is driving us to feel certain way. And then we learned very deeply right in the beginning. Every time we feel worry, if we feel stress or feel anxiety, then we are knocking the body out of homeostasis. We are the heart. That's basically we are producing a stress response. The stress response is causing to dump several chemicals and then preparing it to go into a fight and flight mode, not into a repair and then regeneration mode. If you are influenced by the environments and then produce that reaction of worry, stress, anxiety, then we are going out of the balance, and it's definitely it is taking away the resource of the body for it to produce adequately the things that are required. First thing is definitely heartbeat. When we are feeling very worried, our heartbeat goes up and down. When heart is in incoherent state, then it is doing less and less of immune functions too in that area, in that glands. All the glands. We talked about how digestive system gets shut down too. One of the reasons of why stress causes so much diseases. So COVID will be there. COVID can be there, but can we get creative? Of course, people may say that, okay, it is the least of the time to get creative. Why I'm saying creation? Creation is about being in a higher states. Can we get grateful for things that are there? How do we think greater than the way the environment is thinking or the people are thinking? Can we think greater? Then we take the message from Karthikeyan sir. We meditate so that the noise level in the mind keeps coming down of that anxious, worrisome thoughts. We reduce activities that otherwise are going to increase our noise levels, things like watching unnecessary TV, unnecessary newspaper. We don't glue those things willfully, not to suppress, but willfully. But that happens automatically. When you don't see value, we'll automatically take it out. But that's one side, reducing the noise. But second, we go into that higher states of emotion, and this is what we are doing, dear friends. So every time we go into the higher states of emotion, we are absolutely producing better immunity for ourselves. There is research on this too, as much as there is research elsewhere that T cells are an important element that get produced. Not only just that, because every system is actively working and no stress response anymore. Physical stress, chemical stress, and then emotional stress. Three types of stresses are there. Physical stress is trauma. If somebody actually got COVID, then they would probably go through, again, there'll still be mental stress. And of course, there'll be some physical stress depending on the symptoms of that they're experiencing. If they're experiencing several symptoms, then it causes certain amount of physical stress for them. Chemical stress is irrelevant at this point, but it is more about the pesticides, things that we eat, all that different types of foods which come with all kinds of stuff that goes in. Several of the fast foods, but then otherwise, chemically infected, which we are anyway taking. A lot of that we're taking, but it's a stress. But emotional stress is a significant one, which is what we keep taking based on what we hear, based on the statistics and of death rate and this and that, or not death rate, but recoverability rate based on my condition versus what others are saying, because of which, of course, we're taking that stress, emotional stress. And which is what is triggering the body to go into this out of balance mode, into the fight and flight mode. What happens, we don't know. If there's somebody who contracted virus, I understand that some people who are meditating may have, may not have, but I'm glad that if anybody has that and then are here, so I'm glad that you've chosen the right thing here. In the absence of anything else, and meditation sure is definitely increasing the immunity, definitely producing additional T cells, definitely producing upregulating the genes to produce the proteins, to produce the required antibodies to fight with the viruses and things like that, whatever that is required in the body, fight with various conditions. This is the time we can actually read. We can actually read about epigenetics to understand how are these thoughts are producing these additional proteins that are required to repair ourselves, to produce new cells required to repair our body. Can, with this immunity, can the body understand the signatures of this virus? Because ultimately, you understand, then you can produce and track them, right? Whatever. So, can it? We should go and experiment it, because there are some biologists like Bruce Lipton say that yes, they are tracking, because there's a lot of the signatures have been there as information in the field, and so they can adapt to it pretty quickly. So, but whether without going into all the detail, but if this is something we got it, then we can do it, and we feel good about it. Number one, when we're expressing gratitude, when we're elevating into the hearts, we feel great about it. So we have to, and those who have a condition like this, we got to think what are the options that we've got other than cleaning with whatever the liquid, other than cleaning hands all the time with soap and staying away, which we will do, we'll continue to do. But this is something that we can absolutely do at home. Being at home is like, we have a retreat going now, right? We all are with this here, and we can definitely, those who are probably having either symptomatic or asymptomatic conditions, can do this for more. We will hear some experiences today, not from this COVID perspective, but how meditation is healing the body. Today is Thursday, so we'll hear experiences also. And needless to say that going into elevated emotions is fundamental. We find opportunities. That gratitude is finding that opportunity to find what are those things that are there in our life, either past or now. We find opportunities to elevate ourselves. It's always the case, right? Look at the good moments. And so I say, then those of you who may be worried, if we can, it's all about thinking greater than the body. If the body, the environment of feeling that, okay, now it's going to happen to me, has happened to me. But if we understand the signs that the moment I think greater and say, I am in the master, I have the control, so I'm going to beat this, to fight this, right? But it's going to happen because my body is so intelligent. And if you can take that inspiration, because then you understand a little more of the science. Just like what I said, if you change your thought, then of course, then you are getting into a very perfect homeostasis, so automatically things will happen. If you can take into that inspiration and then go in and then find that gratitude moments, and how about we actually add in a creation moment, that you're creating the great, beautiful health, you're recovering, and then you're absolutely coming out of it with a lot more than what you would otherwise would look for. That manifestation music that will go into manifestation of something that you're really, really beautifully, that you, if you are going through a crisis right now because you acquired this or that, then go into a manifestation. Feel good about the body completely recovering. Feel that you're absolutely normal, jumping around. If just you can do that, it's taking a body into higher states. But you got to believe in that, and then you got to do it in a way that you are going into the higher states, not getting pulled down by what you're hearing from various people or the news media. So if that is so, friends, how about we got an opportunity to go into creation today, so that we elevate ourselves? It doesn't matter what you create, but creation always is elevating ourselves to higher states. You can't be creating something new if you're on one side, you are feeling pretty low, and then, right? You can't have like an anger, you can't have frustration, you can't have worries, anxiety moments, and you can create it. It never works, right? You know that. Creation is always when we feel good. So can we go into our creation more often than not? We all know it. In low times is when companies innovate, right? There is a reason. So materially also it happens. When in low times is when companies are innovating. So that's what we take too. Our routine has been broken because of this COVID situation. It is giving us the choice to step back and listen in to understand ourselves more, right? Otherwise, there is just no time at all. We were just running morning to evening, but it's all broken. So we got an opportunity to step back and understand, do something different. If we did the same thing again, we get the same result. We remember 95% of what we are, same as yesterday. And that's all gone, right? So we are doing something different. So why not? And we are low times in these times where we are in a nice retreats at home. We can absolutely create stuff that we want. Whatever that we always wished, we can create it. And then by doing so, we are doing great service to our body. We are going into elevated states. We are building that immunity. We're building so much of T cells and whatever that's required. By doing meditations, we are going into this gratitude. We are again increasing immunity. Heart elevation, again increasing immunity. So let's do it, friends. Let's put it into our meditations. So with that, I would say we have an opportunity to once again to create whatever that you set yourself to. We did that last week. We're going to do it again. If you have that opportunity once again, would you not be going after? Feel it with all your emotion and run your mind movie. Whatever that may be the creation, but go into that higher emotions and feel good about it. And it's got to manifest, it's got to show up someday. So relax yourself, dear friends. We are going into the manifestation meditation too. So those of you who are new, or those who have not done this before, all we are doing is our meditation is same. We are heart elevation first, where we are feeling higher emotion of love, gratitude, appreciation, joy, any of those in our heart for a few minutes, as a way to go into higher states and as a way to empty our mind faster. But then we also talked about other benefits of heart elevation now, immunity. And then, so for the heart elevation, just follow my guidance. Easy. Then we are going into the breath mindfulness meditation, which is Anapanasati, which is the main meditation where we are, which is really the meditation where we are observing our normal natural breath. Normally in the nose, but you can observe anywhere, by the way. I saw some questions. You can observe anywhere, doesn't matter. But the idea is to empty when we observe the breath, the mind becomes empty. When we observe the breath, slowly the breath becomes shorter, lighter, then finally mind becomes empty. So now if you observe the breath somewhere in the tummy, somewhere in the stomach, or somewhere else, then if you are, by default, if you are following your breath all the way from here to there so much, then slowly breath is going to come shorter is going to come here. So you observe here, chances are you might be pulled back here again. If you observe at low anywhere, you can observe. And for those, the breath becomes shorter, lighter, where they feel that the breath is becoming shorter and lighter, then it's going to come back here because there's a point where it's entering. And so your attention will be drawn back here. You got to, if you not observe it. But those who don't feel it, you're just observing the breath. And then slowly, you forget that you're observing the breath because it's a natural state. Breath is there with all the time, with us. So we forget that we're observing the breath. And so when you forget observing the breath, then yes, you are likely either you've gone into the thought state or you're also gone into thoughtless state fully. Either of them happen. So the point is, we observe the breath, and then normally here is better. But those of you who want to observe the breath in your heart or in your abdomen, it doesn't matter. But try it out. If it works for you, it's great, right? But observing anywhere here is good. So automatically breath is becoming shorter, and then you observe that it's becoming shorter. It was initially going long breath, short breath, lighter. So it comes all with here. But when you're observing, so you know that when a breath is going in, coming out, just observe, witness, no manipulation of the breath. We do that. Anapanasati, or observing the breath with eyes closed. The posture for that is eyes closed, fingers into fingers like this. Rest your hands in your lap comfortably. Cross your feet. You cross your feet at ankles. So crossing the feet, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably in your lap. Eyes closed. Specs we have to remove. Specs are not required. So are smartwatches. We unnecessarily get disturbed. And then we observe that breath. So we do that for a long time. And as soon as that segment is over, then we're adding this creation music, which is an elevated music. And during that time, what I would like all of us, those of you who already set your goals, is to visualize, dream. Go in and affirm your goal, whatever that is, and then affirm your success or empowering beliefs, and then you go and visualize if that goal has happened in your life, how will your life change? Your people, your new situations, your decisions, the places you're traveling, how are you getting recognized? All of that you got to put in as if it's all happened in your life right now, not some 10 years later, but right now. And then we visualize and dream about it. That's it. That's the dreaming process. We're visualizing about something that we want future as if it's happening in our life right now. You visualize, and then we express surrender and express gratitude. We do that. That part is common again. And those who did not miss this manifestation segment, no worries. If you don't get it, just observe your breath during that process too, and then it'll pass, right? And we will see if we can do another 1 hour session or an hour of session on manifestation one of the evenings. Maybe we'll try that. But if not, I'm going to do a 3-day manifestation workshop anyway towards the end of August. And then this batch will start in September once again. So you can always roll over and then learn the missing aspects of it. So dear friends, let's go into a meditation. Relax yourself. Relax your body. Sit comfortably. Comfort is the most important aspect of the body when we're going into meditation, so that we can help get our mind still, no thought state, just by observing our breath. Dear friends, my dear masters, with your eyes closed, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your breath and on your sacred heart. Take a slow, long, relaxing breath. And can you feel your beautiful heart? Breathe more of that long, relaxing breath and feel that sacred heart inside your chest area. Breathe again of that long, slow, relaxing breath as you rest your attention on your heart. Can you feel the seat of all emotions, which is nurturing all life with its love energy? Gratitude energy. Can you feel love, gratitude inside your beautiful heart? Relive a moment from your life of love, of gratitude. Feel more. Of that love energy, that gratitude energy, and allow to expand your beautiful heart. All life is connected. In that quantum field of energy, we're all one with no separation in this universe of energy. The nature of the universe is to bring coherence and order among all things and everybody, with love, with gratitude, with appreciation, joy, adventure. Can you feel the love energy? Can you radiate that energy beyond your body? Onto every being on this planet Earth. Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. Can you become one with all things and everybody with that energy? Feel. Friends, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, rest your hands comfortably in your lap. With your eyes closed, observe your normal, natural, in-breath and the out-breath. In this meditation, we are mindful of our natural breath. We observe our natural breath for the whole duration. Be with your breath. Observe your gentle, peaceful, natural in-breath and the out-breath. When we observe the breath, our mind becomes slowly empty. Of all thoughts. As the mind is becoming empty, we recognize that we are eliminating all the stressful, anxious, worrisome, fearful thoughts from our mind. And we recognize we are allowing our body to function at its natural best. Be with your breath. As you observe the breath, allow yourself to slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. Can you feel any sensations in your body as your mind is becoming empty? Allow yourself to find that emptiness inside your body as you're becoming one with your breath. Allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. Can you feel emptiness inside your body? Can you become aware of the emptiness all around your body? Can you sense energies in any part of your body as you are becoming one with your breath. Allow yourself to become aware of that emptiness where there is no body, where there is no one, no thing, in no place and no time. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into that emptiness of no body, nothing, as you become one with your breath. All emptiness is energy. That's quantum energy field with infinite possibilities and unlimited opportunities. Everything that we have ever experienced or will experience is here in this field as energy and waiting to happen into a physical reality with our observation. one with your breath, and allow yourself to merge into that emptiness as no body. Remember, we are less matter, more energy. Friends, it's time to walk into a future. It's time to step into a future. Whatever that you always wanted to become, can you affirm that goal, that new you, to this field at this time with heightened emotion and feeling? Come on, the stronger your emotion in the way you express, dear friends, the faster, the stronger your signature to this field. Affirm the new you, whatever that you want to become. Let the universe know that it is very important to you. Then as you affirm your goal, come on, affirm your empowering beliefs one by one at this time. That success belief, that you're no longer limited by your old self, that you are this new you. Release your success and empowering beliefs one by one with that emotion. In every part of your body, you got to think greater. You got to feel greater than your body. Affirm your success beliefs one by one. And as you affirm your success beliefs, I'd like you to step into that new future as if that goal has happened in your life. Can you live that new future? Can you walk into that new future with heightened emotion? Can you visualize, dream, and every bit of that future? Do you have a new body? I want you to feel that body. Did you want to do that run? Did you want to take that trek? Now is the time, dear friends. How do you feel with that new body? Enjoy that body, experience it, dear friends. Feel it. Where are you traveling? Experience the beauty of the nature, the places around. Come on, fill up your heart with the joy. This is the time to express and experience all that emotion, love, gratitude, appreciation, joy, adventure, compassion, gratitude. Do not leave anything unturned. Enjoy this future. Enjoy your creation. Every bit of it. You ought to feel it. You ought to feel that emotion in each and every cell of your body. Who is there in your life? How are they interacting with you? How are your decisions changing? Come on, feel that confidence. Feel the joy. What kind of recognition are you getting with the people? Feel that emotion, dear friends, in your body. You are free here at this time. There is no restriction in what you can create. Remember, this is the infinite field of potentiality. Whatever we wish, we can manifest. Let there be no doubt, let there be no uncertainty about it. Feel more. Experience more of that future. The stronger emotion, more stronger that electromagnetic nature to find that in the quantum field. Us to feel all that emotion of that love, of the joy, of the gratitude, of appreciation, compassion. Look at your creation. Enjoy, appreciate, and experience every bit of it, dear friends. The more we believe, the lesser doubt we have, the more faster we're accessing that event from this quantum field. Remember, the more people you can touch in this new future, the more of that emotional participation in your life. Feel their appreciation, feel their gratitude in this new future as you touch the people's lives. Friends, with a great understanding and trust that this future is bound to manifest in our physical reality. that this intelligent quantum energy field knows best the right time and place for it to manifest into our reality. Let's surrender this future. I want you to observe your breath. Observe your in-breath and the out-breath. And surrender our new future. I want to take your left hand and place it over your heart. Take your left hand and place it over your heart. And bless your body with the new mind, with your new self. Your body is your temple. So bless it and love it into this new life. Bless your life that it be an extension of this new mind and invite a new life into your life. Bless your past that it turns into wisdom, that you're no longer limited by the old belief. Bless your future that it be filled with adventure and opportunity. Bless the challenges in your life, initiate you into greatness, and that the deeper meaning behind all events be revealed to you. Bless that greater mind in you, that power in you, and ask it to move through you, move around you, and ask it to show evidence to you that it is real for you in your physical life. Let's express gratitude. Our thoughts send the signal out to the field and our feelings draw the event back into our life. Let's give thanks to this new life before it's made manifest. The longer we feel gratitude for this new life, the more we draw that future into our life. Gratitude means it's already happened. Can you be grateful to all things and everybody for this great future? Be grateful to your parents, to your teachers and mentors. Be deeply thankful to all the people in your life, your family, your friends, your colleagues, your relatives, and everybody. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, animals. Grateful to all the things we use, the technology, our governments, our servicemen, various people who help us. Deep gratitude to yourself and this intelligent field for allowing us to create this new future. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership. Relax your body. Feel your body. Relax yourself. And as you relax, recollect your experience from the session. How did you feel? Who have you become? Where did you go? Whenever you are ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then open your eyes. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the session. And if you didn't get it, it is okay because we have the recordings. You can always practice a second time or a third time or a fourth time. It's just feeling good, creating something new, magical. If nothing, it's there in our mind. We keep creating it, it's got to show up sometime. If not, at least for that moment, we are in a heightened elevation of our heart, which is doing so much good to our body. So as we relax, dear friends, let's listen into some transformation experiences of people who are practicing this for a few days to a few years, and then either way, how are they benefiting? Before I hand over, Kartika madam, would you like to share how your experience today are so far been?
You're talking to me?
Yes, yes, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, it's been a very good experience. I'm very thankful to Karthikeyan uncle for introducing me to this program. When this actually started, I was quite feeling very down because work had stopped and my usual schedule was all gone and there was nothing much to do. And I had stopped waking up early, and I kind of there was no nothing to do like. And then when this came up, I thought I should take it up, and it has been an amazing journey. I look forward to waking up every morning. I feel so calm, so composed. I feel yeah, everything is going to be fine, and even my general well-being, my health, I feel very good. I feel very positive, very calm. It's been an amazing experience. And I want to spread the message of meditation to everybody. I'm trying to tell so many people. I have got my sisters to join. I'm trying to get my children, my husband, my and all the other members of the family also to join. And I think everybody should start meditating. It's an amazing experience, and I thank you all. Thank you so much for introducing us. Thank you.
Okay, so Karthikeyan sir introduced one more, sir. Your message is going to so many people. Thank you, sir. Okay, so friends, so we have two experiences that we'll hear today, listen in. So I'll hand over to Sheetal to invite.
I think Kartika
Yes, sir.
sisters are also joining. She's not alone there. Two of her
Yes,
sisters also. Am I right, Kartika?
yes, Uncle. Satya and Anupriya, both of them are there.
I see. Satya, Anupriya, would you like to say something? Are they there? I don't know how to find them. Anupriya, can one of the leaders unmute?
I think,
Maybe they're not there
yeah,
now.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure she's there now.
Okay, never mind. Thank you, sir. I know there are many that you referred are here. Sheetal, can you invite? I think we're going to
Yes,
start with
sir.
Parash, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. So I'm happy to invite our business professional Parashuram Halur. Parashuram Halur, known as Parash, is from a small village in northern part of Karnataka. He is an IT professional having 15 years of experience, currently working with IBM as a senior software architect. He lives in Bangalore along with his wife and 4 years old twin boys. He is also a barefoot marathoner. Parash has been practicing meditation from 2012, engaged himself into social service activities, and he loves to teach meditation and reading books. I welcome Parash.
Thank you, Sita. Namaste, everyone. With my deepest gratitude to Chandra sir, Vani madam, Dr. Karthikeyan sir, Dr. SVB sir, and Dr. R.V. Ramani sir. So my meditation journey started, I would say, early on in the college days. But I just had a taste of the meditation that time with a process called Samaja Siddhi Yoga. But the real meditation journey started in the year 2012. How I gotten into it, I was very happy-go-lucky person. Like life was going great, everything goes well. I was gotten to read some of the weekly newsletters from one organization called Life School in Pune. So those newsletters were small situation in life. How do you deal with those situations? How do you react in those situations? It was talking about that. So it got attracted me, and then I was like, who is writing these newsletters? Okay, so just contacted that person, and then he was doing a course on the meditation. I was like, okay, let me explore this. The name of the course itself was a Let's Explore, right? So my meditation journey started with that. Let's explore course from Life School organization in Pune, and I'm always thankful to Narendra, who founded that Life School organization, and who has given me a gift of the meditation and then the spirituality in my life. The meditation practice has helped me professionally as well as personally in my life. In the year 2018, I got introduced to this process of Anapanasati from our very own Chandra sir when I joined IBM. So I'm naturally exploratory person. I tried Nadi Shodhana and the inner engineering, which is Shambhavi Kriya, and then from 2018 I started practicing Anapanasati, and then I found this simple technique. I think kind of it held me and then it attracted me. And what's so special about this Anapanasati is that I just became addictive because I was trying the other techniques. I was doing it, but then I was doing on and off. And the more to add to it is that very few days into the this practice, and my master told me, hey, you can go and then teach this simple technique to anyone from whatever the benefit you have been already getting, right? So take those examples and then start teaching. Because whenever I attended those initial courses, I was like always, hey, I want to teach in these good things to people, right? But then those people somewhere, no, unless you are very thoroughly into it, unless you know this process very well, you cannot teach, that kind of a things were told. But then this Anapanasati is like, hey, the day you start seeing the simple benefit, you can start teaching. That attracted me. I think I become fan of the Anapanasati, and I started practicing, and then I started telling it to people. Okay, so I kind of wanted to quote some of the examples how this practice has helped me professionally as well as personally. Okay, so I will talk about the manifestation first part. So I always believed in the universe has the abundance for me, and I always believed it knows what I want and then it gives me. Okay, back in 2008, so I was like, I had this desire or a wish to go and work in abroad. I was like, hey, I would like to go abroad and then work. I just placed this wish, but then I don't wanted to make my effort to uh, take the visa myself and then try going there. But I had that wish. I wanted to go. Okay, universe, you just show me a path how to go there. So I was working with company with one MNC in Bangalore, and then one day I just take the paper and then see. So there was an advertisement from one company in the USA. I'm hiring directly from India. So immediately that day, I sent an email, and then from next day onwards, the interviews started setting up, and then I had 3 or 4 conversations with the people there, and then they hire me directly from there, and then they send the tickets, and then I go there and then work for 6 months. So that's my one of the manifestation in my professional life. And then the in my personal life, right? So I have a cute twin boys. I had this wish of, yeah, I would like to have a twin babies. And so we go for the first scan, and then we get to know that, hey, there's a baby. Okay, I was like, wow. But then it's a single, the scan results said. And then I come home and I say, hey universe, I had asked you to give me a twin babies. Please bless me. So I just put that wish again, and then we go for the second scan. Guess what? The result is, hey, you have twin babies. I was like, ah. So that was blissful tears to me, and I can't just express how that feeling was. Okay, so I mean, these are manifesting examples in professional life and then my personal life. I'm just trying to keep it brief. Then coming to giving my best in anything I do, and then detaching myself from results. So this I have learned again from the meditation, right? Throughout my professional life, I have never asked for a promotions, and I have never asked for a salary raises. What I have done, hey, let me give my best in my job, and let me just leave the things, or the whatever the result it will give me. Let me just don't attach myself to the result. Without me asking, I've always gotten a promotions. I've always gotten the salary raises in the companies where I have worked for the longest time. Then the next example I would like to quote is on faith. Faith, I think Dr. Karthikeyan sir also spoke about faith one day. And then I have this great example in my own life on a faith. So we were trying to have a babies. Uh, the doctor had my wife had diagnosed with a medical condition, and the doctors were like, hey, you guys have to try a lot, you guys have to try this that. We were like continuously every month for 2 years. Wife used to take the lot of medicines monthly to just conceive. After 1 or 1.5 year, it so happened that again doctor said, hey, you yourself also have a medical condition, you also have to take some pills. It's like, what is happening here, right? My wife also needs to take pills, and then I also need to take pills to conceive a babies. I was like, we tried that, I think 2 years, but then said, this is enough, right? So we don't want to you know uh, just get taking those medicines and then trying to conceive babies. What we decided, we said, let's stop everything, and then we have a faith in God. Let's enjoy the process, and then let's just place that wish. Hey, we would like to have a babies. And I know I was putting that affirmation every day. We want to have babies. 6 months down the line, we come to know that my wife conceived, and then we have a happy, cute boys, twin boys today. Just adding up that story further. So the delivery story itself is a very big, and then we had that faith, right? And then in our family or in our culture, it's a ritual that the wife has to go to their parents place and then deliver a baby. And my wife is into the 7th month of pregnancy, and then she went to hometown, and then I was in my hometown. But on a vacation of a Deepavali, I go to her place. And that day, what happened? It's a 7th month of pregnancy, and then so suddenly the water started leaking in our 7th month of pregnancy. It was like, oh, what's happening? So we had to immediately rush to a hospital, and that hospital was kind of, hey, this is a 7th month pregnancy. We can't really deal this case. What we can suggest is that go to a nearest hospitals. So you call it a synchronicity hour. So I was there on that day, and then my co-brother was there on that day, and then we had a vehicle and everything at that instant of time. So we were able to take my wife from that place to a nearest hospital. But while going to the nearest hospital, that hospital was just 60 kilometers, but that the road was worst. You could imagine, right? We were just holding my wife's hands, and then sitting there in the car, just keeping that faith of nothing will happen, everything will be great. So we went there to that hospital somehow, to travel that 60-70 kilometers in we took around 4 or 5 hours, because we had to drive carefully. And then we go there, and then that doctor helps for that day. Yes, I will try stopping this water leakage for this one day, but I don't think I can deal with this case. You may need to travel to a place where you were seeing your doctor. So that's, I live in Bangalore, and then we used to, see a doctor in Bangalore. So that day we had to call up, doctor in Bangalore, and then, that doctor said, you immediately rush to, Bangalore, and I'll make all the arrangements for you guys. So the very next day night, again, holding, hands, right? So we traveled all the way slowly from a place called Ballari to Bangalore. So it was, I think, one of the, memorable journey. It was like literally, sitting eyes open, and then, waiting for that hospital to arrive. So the hospital, we arrived into the hospital, and then the doctor came and then saw, and then they recommend, okay, this is what, we are going to do. And very next day, so it's a 7th month, and then 2 babies. They're like, see, whatever the best, we can do, we will do, but we will not give any confidence about your wife or confidence of your babies. But we had this faith, and then I had this faith. Okay, so I have placed this wish. I wanted to have these, happy babies. So all went smooth. The babies delivered, but they were in the, hospital for 2 months. So in those 2 months, everything was so well. The God has, I think, arranged everything so well that, we got everything surrounded in the surrounding area of the hospital, and then we were able to, take care of that situation and then deal with that situation very well, because, me and my wife had that faith. uh, so that's one of the example of, how the faith will help. So then the next thing is, yeah,
We got to close.
yeah. So just
thank you.
another 1 minute. Okay. So the never giving up, the attitude in life, which, again, I got it from my meditation practice. So I've tried to build 2 ventures. I've learned many of the things in the course of building those ventures. For whatever reasons, I couldn't fly off with those ventures. Now I am on to, 3rd venture, where I am, trying to build it. I'm, visualizing that, and I'm definitely believing that it's going to manifest. So just another 30 seconds, that, other things which I have gained from my meditation experience. I was never expressive. I become very, very expressive. I just, go and tap and then talk to any of the people, and then the meditation practice helped me to explore the territories which I can never imagine. I have become a, the marathoner. I've ran many half marathons, and then 4 full marathons, that too barefoot. So what I would like to leave away with is, the meditation practice has taught me I can manifest what I want. I can have a faith, and it has given me with never giving up attitude. Thank you.
Thank you, Parash. Absolutely. We'll talk about one day meditation, how meditation does help infertility to be removed. It's actually, a lot of people actually conceive when they come into meditation, what otherwise not happening after coming to meditation, primarily because the stress is not there anymore, and then body works naturally, so they conceive. Many cases are there in Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement where people are conceiving after they get into meditation. Okay, so Sheetal, we do have another one, but must listen to this, where is someone who got into meditation recently and then healed so much. So maybe another 5 minutes. So stay on. Yes, Sheetal.
Yes, sir. So now I would like to invite Gurushant Hanchinal. Gurushant Hanchinal is popularly known as Guru. Guru is an experienced, passionate program manager in the information technology field. He possessed excellent software delivery, team management, and presentation skills. Guru holds bachelor degree in engineering and has over 18 years of experience in the investment banking, investor communications, ERP, and industrial automation domain. Guru is currently a VP at Deutsche Bank Operation International Global Services, leading initiatives to eliminate inaccuracies in foreign account tax compliances. Guru lives with his wife and son in Bangalore. He loves to read, cook, long walks. Welcome, Guru.
Thank you, Sheetal. Am I audible, Sheetal?
Yes, you are.
Just,
Can you turn on your camera, please?
It is somehow not starting my video.
okay, go ahead. Just take 5 minutes, and if you can wrap, Guru, will be good, Guru. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Sheetal. Namaskar, the masters, Chandra sir, SPP sir, Karthikeyan sir, Ramani sir, Mane ma'am, and all the team coordinators, masters, and friends. And as Chandra sir just has given a hint, I've had amazing healing experiences in a very short span of time. And thanks for an opportunity to share that experiences with you. Me, prior going back into what the experiences, what the healing that I have got, I would like to actually take a moment to look back what are the conditions that I was living with prior to the meditation. So, starting this year, in the month of January, I started actually having a trouble of very strange headache. So, which used to bother me every day between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m. the next day. And initially, to be honest, I started ignoring. I felt I think it's one of the normal headaches. It will go by itself, but that wasn't the case. Then I moved on to actually observing some self medications, home remedies, inhalations, balm applications, and even to some localized massages. But none of these again didn't help. So all I could actually see was only a temporary relief for about an hour or so. After a few days, I decided to see a doctor, and after the investigations, doctor told me that I have nothing incorrect. I think everything looks to.
Guru, we are losing you. Can you speak louder, please?
Is it better, Chandra sir?
Yeah, better. Correct.
All right. So let me repeat the last two statements. After a few days of self-medication and home remedies, I decided to meet a doctor. Doctor told me after the investigations that I wasn't going through anything incorrect, but he suspected that I may have some issues with my eyes, and he recommended to go see an eye expert. And I went and actually met an eye expert. After the tests, she told me my vision is fine, my powers that I was wearing was still valid, and there is nothing that could be a cause for your regular headache. And I was losing sleep every night, and sleeplessness continued. And she gave me drops, and I was putting the drops, hoping that the headache will actually come down and I will actually get a sleep. But that didn't actually turn out anything positive. Then the headache actually, because of sleeplessness and consecutive days of headache, I started actually having this pain radiation to different parts of my body. It started with neck stiffness, shoulder, hand, and fingers. And I think it gave me a hint around that time. I think there is something coming from the spine near the cervical region. So why not I actually go and seek a consultation from orthopedic? I met an orthopedic surgeon, and he actually observed orally, and he looked at pain points, and he said, "There is a good news that your pains are not near to the joints. That means you have a muscle spasm. So all you need to do is you just take these muscle relaxation and painkiller medicines for a week, and you'll be fine." And I felt happy. I think so. There were no structural issues, and I think maybe this will actually give me some relief. Came back home, started consuming those medicines, and within few days, the medicine started actually giving its side effects. The side effects started kicking in very badly, and I started having all these cascading impacts like gastritis, bloating, constipation, and discomfort everywhere. And more than the pain, other side effects actually started bothering more. But the sleepless nights and the headache was persistent, and the headache was getting more stubborn and stubborn every day. Then the side effects like gastritis and other things also brought along.
Guru, let's move into the meditation experience. Yeah.
Sure. So the side effects brought in the lower back issues as well, and that actually prevented me from lying down comfortably and not even able to walk. Every step of my walk used to actually give a prickly and pinchy pain. So around that time, the lockdown came into force, and I was not able to get attention. And finally, I got a doctor, and he asked me to get MRI. MRI confirmed that I had 5 disc issues, 3 in the lower and 2 in the upper. And he also has said during the lockdown, I can send a vehicle to pick you to the hospital. I stayed in Ayurvedic facility for about 20 days. After consecutive 20 days of treatment, my lower back issue was healed. And I was able to walk again back to about 6 to 8 kilometers a day. Whereas my upper part of body and headache and sleepiness continued. I came back, and around the time when I actually got discharged from wellness center, Parash, my friend who just spoke before me, introduced me into this program. And around that time, because I had actually decided to take break from work because I was going through so much of pain, I didn't have any energy left in me to actually drag further into work. So I took LOP, and I wasn't having anything other than just sitting because the doctor had told me very clearly not to look into screens, not to read, not to watch TVs because those will be aggravating factors for you because your cervical nerves will get tightened because of actually doing these all things. So I started with your program. Chandra, sir, very, very thankful. And this is where actually I would like to start with my meditation experience. Third day, my headache went off and I was able to actually sleep. And fourth day, my wife joined me to the meditation. So that is the transformation that you can see. You have one more new person actually joining into the meditation club. Since the beginning, I think this has been 15 consecutive days. I've been sleeping very comfortably and the headache hasn't returned. Whereas the pains with the cervical, there's neck region and shoulder and hand, they are slowly getting reduced, but they are still there. And this is giving me a lot of confidence that I think I will be able to actually get through these pains very quickly. And the meditation, this I think I have tasted the sweetness of this meditation, the Anapanasati, very well. And what I've been doing these days is I'm not working. I have a lot of free time, and I can't read. I can't watch anything. All I could do is just turn on your recorded sessions, put my earphones on, and do the meditation for about 5 to 6 hours a day, and which is giving me so much of relief and all the cascading effects that I had on my body, like gastritis, digestion issues, tiredness, and even some time ago, I did have the high sugar levels because of the medication. All of those things are actually coming under control, and I'm feeling really, really energized. And I feel like my life is actually coming back, and I'm living the life to the fullest right now. And I'm very thankful to sir you and all of your team members who are doing an amazing selfless service to teach this meditation, to spread the meditation word. And I'm sharing these experiences with all my contacts, and they are very happy and they are very surprised to hear this. I went through this 6 months long of sleepless nights. It's unimaginable. Not having sleep 6 days out of 7 days in a week is really strange. And I was dragging so badly to my work, and now I feel a lot better. And my family sees it. They are the first witnesses to see me actually changing. That's going really well. So
Thank, thank you, Guru. I am glad that it is helping you in many ways. Yes, every time we do sincere practice, it's always helping. So your wife has also got into meditation. Is she there? Does she want to take a couple of words?
sure,
Madam?
and she will be more than happy to actually share a few minutes. Thank you so much, Chandra sir, and thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Namaste to everyone. First of all, I would like to thank for giving me this opportunity to share my experience. Uh, this this program has came to us. Uh,
Madam, we can barely hear you. Maybe we'll hear when your video is on or something. We
hello,
can't
sir.
hear you. Yeah,
But-
please. Just make it very brief. Which is already extra time. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much for this program. So this program has came to us as a blessing. So prior to this program, in our house, the situation was very like fear, sleepless night because of his health condition. So we were very much worried and scared. So Paresh has introduced us to this program. So after joining, I can see so much of change in him. He's eating well. he's reading, he's so energetic, he's spending time with the kid. So we three are spending time and we three are enjoying cooking. So happy to see him, and he came back to his life again. It's very nice experience. So after third day of his joining this program, he said like I slept third day. I was like so happy. So I wanted to experience that. So meditation. So I also started joining. So I'm also feeling so nice. So just 1 hour of meditation, it gives me so much of energy, so that I carry entire day. Even I am balancing my work life and the family very well. So thank you very much for whole team. Yeah, you guys are doing nice. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, madam. That's great. Thank you, Vani madam and Sheetal and other team members trying to put this together. Thank you all. SVB sir, any comment from you before we close? We are exceeding. I got to get this really in control of the time, sir.
The learning, both of them, both Paras and Guru and his wife got it. Have faith in meditation. The universe will come to your help. That is the lesson I think they have been able to learn through meditation. So have faith in meditation. Universe will come.
Well put, sir. Very well put. Thank you, sir. That's great. And Karthikeyan sir, if you're still there, would like to close the session with any of your comments.
Well, no words now. Kartika, Parash, and Guru have shared beautifully experiences. And the final words are said by SVP. Nothing more to add. Great day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. So we'll meet back tomorrow at 6 a.m. again. And tomorrow we'll complete our, we did the emotional intelligence. So tomorrow we're going to cover the spiritual intelligence, the spiritual quotient. With that, we understand the full aspect of meditation and how it's helping our relationships to become great friendships. Thank you all. Have a great day.